Being in the right place at the right time. Never quit, because your time will come.
Yeah, it's Final Four, and you could make a whole city proud. You could write history. Tell us about, how is it in the locker room in this moment?
Well, quiet, because we don't want to think at this. We only want to think to play good basketball, to be focused in the part of the game that we practice every day, and don't think other things that maybe don't help us to be in the right mental situation.
Thinking about Ludwigsburg, what kind of game you expect for today?
Yeah, both teams likes to play good defense. They are very, very aggressive pressing the ball, and we have to be a very good disciplined team, because if not, they force you to make a different basketball, and we have to be we have to play our game, trying to pass the ball in the right direction, and for this we have to be very concentrated.
Thank you. All the best. Thanks for your time. It's Final Four, it's crunch time, and please tell me now, what does it take in the end to face such a tournament?
We're really excited. Yeah, we're really excited about the Final Four. Yeah, we worked the whole season to get here, and now it's just about going out and not thinking and competing.
And it's against Manresa. What can you tell us about your opponent today?
Very strong opponent. They like to play fast. It should be a very intense game up and down the court.
Honestly, did you think about Sunday already, or it's all about today?
No, it's all about today. Today is the only game that matters, starting at 9 o'clock.
Thank you, and all the best for this.
Well, here we are, folks, the Basketball Champions League Final Four here in Bilbao. It's MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg taking on BAXI Manresa. The second semifinal, the winner will advance to take on Lenovo Tenerife, who put away at the very end a very dogged Hapoel Unet Holon. And who knows, we could end up with an all-Spanish final. Of course, MHP have a lot to say about that, but Lenovo Tenerife, behind the brilliance of Marcelinho Huertas, winning that game 78-71 to bring the dream season, really the title hopes anyway, to an end for Hapoel Unet Holon. We talked about, we listened to the coaches, and we'll talk about that in a second. You look in the right there, MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg needing 3 games to beat Cluj-Napoca to advance, and BAXI Manresa winning twice against Unicaja, the second game winning with a Joe Thomason late shot, getting the win. So, and that was a close game. But MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg really slugged it out with Cluj, and they won in difficult circumstances to get this far. Rafa Martinez there, of course, from Manresa. After spending 11 years at Valencia, has come back to his original club. Here he is, one of the sharpshooters in this team. Ismael Bako, the Belgium international center. So important. Juan Pablo Vallet, Wampi Vallet, the Argentinian in this team, joined him after the start of the season. There's so many great stories with both of these teams. Sylvain Francisco, Chima Moneke, just all up and down. These Manresa fans, I don't think anybody expected Manresa after their first couple of appearances in the Basketball Champions League in earlier seasons to make it this far, but they are certainly one of the stories in Spanish and European basketball this year. They've got Francisco, Tony Nasper, Chima Moneke, Marcus Steinbergs, Rafa Martinez, Elias Valten in the Finn, Bako, Vallet, who I talked about, Thomason, Luke May, Danny Perez, and Yankuba Sema. Of course, Luke May of UNC Tar Heel fame. And, well, for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg, they know how to deliver a punch, and that is a compliment. They really get after you defensively, but so does Manresa. They will not have Tremel Darden tonight, unfortunately. Just the statement that we got was medically not able to go, so that's unfortunate for them. He's a very important player, Tremel Darden, the way he was able to come out and help them navigate those difficult times against Cluj. But he's here, obviously, Raleigh Alkins as well. They're right behind the shooters to offer their support. And the Manresa fans outnumber those German fans quite considerably. It was the fans that almost helped alone, certainly helped them come back against Tenerife, but ultimately Tenerife winning it. So Jordan Holes, Jacob Patrick, Justin Simon, Johannes Patrick, Jonathan Bayre, James Woodard, who's been terrific, Lucas Herzog, Jonah Radabal, Jorman Polas Bartolo, Jonas Wobo, Tremel Darden, and Ethan Happ. I'm not sure that, I think we need to switch the Tremel Darden with Tikele Cotton, who has come in as the replacement. So Darden not able to go tonight, a late scratch, and it's Cotton who is back in the mix. So as you can see here in Bilbao, this is Basketball Central, is Final Four Central, this wonderful city in the Basque Country, and the winner again will take on Lenovo Tenerife in the final. No shortage of Manresa fans, that's for sure. They have come out and making a lot of noise here in Bilbao, and the referees as well today. Had a really good crew for the first game, and we've got a good crew for the second.
First they were three, asking for the ball, and then fast to the corner, and second, pin down to receive and play the pick up.
Saw Justin Simon there, one of the star performers. Of course, Jonah Radabal as well has been terrific. Just so many good players on both of these teams. They've all had big moments. Who will have the big moments tonight?
BAXI Manresa!
The big players come out and they play in the big games. So we're going to look at BAXI Manresa's players first as they come out. You're going to hear a lot of cheers. They really have been sensational, BAXI Manresa. And that man right there, Sylvain Francisco, has been a revelation. He's played so well that he's gotten his France national team call up.
First, the team captain, number 17, Rafa Martinez.
So Rafa Martinez, who I told you about, from Manresa, plays with so much heart, an elite shooter, remains an elite shooter, always capable of hitting those big shots. Sylvain Francisco, one of the real up-and-coming players in Europe.
Number 3,
Tony Naspler, one of their youngsters.
Number 11,
Chima Moneke, possibly the MVP of the season. He has been unbelievable.
Number 12, Marcy.
You can't help but love him. Steinberg has been terrific as well. Another of the youngsters in this team from Latvia.
Number 19,
Elias Valtonen, who is a vital part of this Manresa team, as well as Finland's national team.
Number 21,
The Susi Yingi, Ismail Bako, their big center, the Belgium international. Thomas Vandenspiegel here watching, so he'll be curious to see how he does. And Wapi Vaulet, I think this guy is really perfect for this team. He really gets out and runs. He's got great length. He has a motor that runs fast. And then Thomason, who we talked about, he is not afraid of the big moment, that's for sure.
Number 33,
And of course, one of my favorites, Luke May. The big power forward. He can play the 3, the 4. He's a great shooter, a perfect fit for the European game. And Danny Petev, the exciting point guard.
number 77,
His engine runs hot as well. And Yankuba Sima, another of the Spanish internationals that we're getting a look at.
and the head coach,
Just scratching the surface of his potential. He comes out. And Pedro Martinez, one of the best in the business. He has been really for a long time. And maybe if anybody deserves credit for the way this thing has gone with Manresa, it's that man. So it's the second time we've seen MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg make it to the Final Four. We saw them in year 2. When it was in Athens, and here they are again. And what you have to say about this team, what defines them is their toughness. And really, what John Patrick had to say before the game, I thought was really enlightening. He's like, I don't want these guys to think. I mean, obviously they have to think, but don't think too much. Just go out and play. Play hard. Don't start putting too much pressure on yourselves. Wobo, the captain. We saw him at the captain's press conference. Wolfhard Boderman, we just call him Wobo. Jordan Hulls, how good was he in that deciding game 3 in Cluj? And folks, that was in front of 10,000 screaming Cluj fans. Jacob Patrick, got a bright future ahead of him. And it's really interesting that Patrick, one of the 2 Patrick sons playing for his dad, Justin Simon, has been so tough, so consistently excellent. Johannes Patrick, the other Patrick, and again, both those Patrick boys are young, and they've got exciting futures. Jonathan Baire. Plays hard, plays long. James Woodard, this guy for me was the real hero for much of crunch time. He makes the plays that have to be made. Lucas Herzog as well. He was in that team, I believe, in year 2. And of course, Jonah Radabal, who another of those guys that is just knows 2 speeds, fast and faster. And he's fired up. Yorman Polas Bortolo, the Cuban international.
number 24,
You can't help but like all of those guys. And then Ethan Happ, who in game two of the quarterfinal series against Cluj was a real force. And Tekele Cotton in the team tonight with Tremel Darden out. Tekele Cotton back with this team again, and he had a previous stint. There's John Patrick shaking hands with Pedro Martinez. Enormous respect those two guys have for each other, especially Patrick for Martinez. That was evident in the press conference, the coach's press conference. So where else would you rather be than at the Basketball Champions League Final Four Bilbao 2022? Just a wonderful atmosphere. These three guys, they've done a great job all season. Manuel Matsoni in the middle, Martin Horozov on the right from Bulgaria, Matsoni Italian, and Wojciech Liszka, Poland's finest, on the left. Matsoni had a real star moment when he was mic'd up this season. A lot of interesting things are said during the games, and it's just what a joy to be able to listen to somebody throughout the game, talk to the players, the coach, and see how they handle those situations. Moneke, Bako, Valette, Thomason, and Danny Pettit in the starting five. So Moneke starting along with Valette and Bako. That's a pretty big front line. Here's Chima Moneke, the MVP of April, 17.8 points per game in his last 6 games. So in crunch time, the cream rises to the top. And you'd say that about Moneke, and also this man right here, Joe Thomason. Joe Thomason hit the game-winning shot against Unicaja in the quarters I told you about, and he's had double digits in 7 straight games. And Pedro Martinez, he has been around a long time, but has a lot of years ahead of him as well in this profession. He has his career really defined by excellence. He's won Spanish league titles. He's really turned this Manresa team into a force this season. They've bought into what he wanted to do. And of course, with Patrick Ball, we've got Jordan Hulls, Justin Simon, Radabaugh, Happ, and Cotton gets the start tonight. So, Jonah Radabal, another MVP of the month. His was in October, and he's had 15-plus points in 5 of his last 6 games. Kind of player, he might not start fast, but he sure finishes fast. Then again, he could start fast. Justin Simon, happy birthday, Justin. And best defender in Germany this season, and that is why he is on the floor. You give effort, and he gives giant effort. And John Patrick, who is the first person you think of when you think of MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. Patrick ball. Some might call it small ball. His guys, he thinks his guys play bigger than they are, and they all show plenty of heart. So Manresa, 40.2 bench points per game, which is the most in the BCL, and that is just basically a testament to their depth. It just shows you how good they are.
Ethan, you got Bako. All right, we'll start off with L4, but push the pace. Yep. Push the pace. If the ice were popping back, also on L4, look at the point guard falling behind, and we're attacking Monica. Let's do it, fellas. Right from the start. Play hard. 1, 2, 3. Play hard.
And you saw the defense, best defensive team this season. Certainly, statistically, it's been like this all year long for Manresa fans. And I just wonder if we're going to see tonight what we've seen after games, after their wins, their players go into the stands and celebrate with them. I mean, it is the biggest, quite possibly the strongest connection with the fans and the players in this Manresa team. It has been a beautiful thing to watch this season. MHP already have proved that they can win in hostile environments, and this will be a hostile environment for them tonight. But they like it. Year number 6 of the Basketball Champions League. A little bit closer to having a new champion. It's down to 3 teams. The winner of this game will play Tenerife in the final. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Bilbao, Spain. You might think it's Manresa with the number of fans they've got, but yes, we are in Bilbao. This is the Basketball Champions League Final Four, the second semifinal. And MHP known for their defense, getting out and guarding the basketball. There is the pass, and look at that, the dump down low. And already MHP playing that tough defense that defines them. It's their main characteristic. Can Manresa have some success against them? But Manresa also plays some great defense themselves. Radabal. Ethan Happ going up against Bako, and Moneke gets his hands on it. Simon's going to have to launch it. He gets in, and the ball knocked out of his bounds by Moneke with 0.5 seconds on the shot clock. Patrick wanted to foul, but it looked like it was all ball to me. Tekele Cotton hauls off the iron, and Happ gets it to Simon, who drives in and gets the first 2 points of the game. The one word that you think about for this MHP team is relentless. Certainly defensively. Here's Thomason. He rebounds the miss. Now Bako, and the Belgian drills it. Radabal slips, gets back up. Thomason knocks it away. And Radabal's got to hurry. 6 seconds. He brings it up. He puts it up from deep. And another long rebound. Simon doesn't mess around. Boy, that was clanged that off. Happ gets it back to Simon. And then Bako slides in and makes contact with Simon. Simon is such a competitor. Might remember from his days at Arizona. American college basketball, he clanks it off the back, and again, Happ comes in, and MHP establishing themselves on the offensive boards here early. Simon, and the mid-range, and then he looks over, look, they're picking him up full court. Moneke has it, gets into the paint, and Happ. So Ethan Happ, former Wisconsin Badger. Simon also played, by the way, spent the majority of his career after transferring to St. John's. This is him hitting his, showing that mid-range. I think he's more comfortable shooting the mid-range shot. So Happ goes out of the game, in case you're wondering what happened after picking up his first foul. And Wobo, the captain, comes in. Manresa's fans, eager, hopeful, nervous. Sema looking on from the bench. Thomason gets it to Perez. He gets it back into Baco for the two-handed jam. Are you kidding me? Stop this, he says. And he is going to the line for a potential three-point play. The big fella showing some strength, raising some eyebrows. Don't worry, Pedro, they called the foul. This Manresa crowd is electric tonight. And Baco does indeed complete the three-point play. Luke May applauding from the bench, hoping his name is called soon as well. He wants to get in the game. Who wouldn't want to play in this one? Radabaugh to Wobo. Now Simon, who gets into the paint. Cotton from the left corner. Oh, what another offensive rebound. Wobo and Baco battled for the basketball. It's going to go over their way. And boy, MHP are absolutely crashing the offensive boards right now. Thomason drifts in, puts it up at the stripe. Cotton rebounds and runs. And Woodard buries the three. I think Woodard's underrated. I think he's one of the best players in the league. Just hit a huge shot from MHP. Garcia closely guarded by Woodard. Now he gets it to Baco. Moneke, they chase it back outside. And three-point shot off target from Perez. Hulls, a little runner. And now that's going to trigger a break for Thomason. Vallette gets ahead on the break. He pass goes back to Moneke. Sylvain Francisco is going to come into the game. The rebounding is interesting as Thomason goes out. Francisco's in. Elias Valtonen comes into the game as well. MHP, the third leading rebounding team in this in the Basketball Champions League, but BAXI Manresa at number 4. So very similar in that regard. Yankubasima checks in for Baco. Jordan Hulls gets it over to Polas Bortolo, who's come into the game. Now Patrick over to Wobo. Cotton back outside to Patrick, and the shot clock violation. Jacob Patrick in the game. Polas Bartolo, Radabal, Wobo, and Hulls for MHP. Francisco, Moneke, Perez, and they're putting the full court pressure on. Trying to make them work. Okay, now they come back. Just picking them up man. Francisco. Back to Perez. And tried to make the bounce pass. And the ball went off the foot of Wobo. And the pass to Moneke. I don't know if that was intended to be an alley-oop. I think it was. And just a little too high and a little bit behind Moneke. Polis Bortolo, number 13, hands it off to Radabal. Polis is open in the right corner if they can get to the ball. No, they pass it and it's knocked away. Garcia up to Valtonen. And the flying fin misses and Sima chases. Manresa get it back. Valtonen misses everything. It goes into the hands of Sima, and he's fouled by Wobo, the captain. It'll take a little bit of time for Manresa to settle in offensively. They looking a little bit out of sync. Perez gets it back, drives in, a little runner, and Hap rebounds. Halls then dribbles it off his foot. Thomason coming back in, Perez goes out. Remember, Tenerife waiting in the final for the winner of this game. I think this might be the key, Francisco, if they can get him involved, maybe let him create a little bit. Easier said than done, though, against Radabal. Here's the alley-oop, and this time it works with Sima. Beautiful pass from Thomason. Patrick, high arcing three, and I'm not sure if it grazed the rim. It goes out of bounds. And Lucas Herzog is coming in for Patrick. That was the flush. Again, Thomason, kind of like a running start for Sima. He just went and threw it down with a little bit of anger. Manresa kind of in uncharted territory, hoping, praying they might leave this event with a trophy. Here's Moneke. Great defense, but a block, a foul called. Simon picks up second foul, so he has to sit. And Jonathan Bayre comes into the game. Moneke ties it at 8. Luke May checking in for the first time. Spent last season in Italy. There's Moneke making just 1 of 2, but Valtonen sneaks and gets the rebound. Tried to hit Moneke. The quick hands of MHP knock it out, but now Thomason has it, and he gets it over to Moneke, and there's no stopping him that time. And the defense and Valtonen almost taking it away from Woodard, who then kind of rushes his game a little bit, and Valtonen has it. Francisco able to stay on his feet. He steps back. And then coming over the, no. Foul called on Jonathan Bayre. So Bayre is going to go out. Simon's going out, or no, Woodard's going out. Polas Bortolo and Hall's back in. Patrick will shuffle players in and out at every dead ball. And May, I think, is supposed to be coming in from Maneke, because he's shooting free throws. They'll have to continue to wait. And Maneke, I think it's safe to say, is the fan favorite for Manresa. So if he makes this, May will replace him. And he doesn't. Holes. Over the half, they're going to leave him open out there, I think. Radabal has it. He drives in, a little runner. That's a tough shot. Francisco, entry pass to Seaman, gets away from him. Now Holes up on the break to Polas Bortolo, and then Francisco races back, takes it away. Maneke not taking no for an answer, but they're not gonna count it. And Pedro Martinez. Hoping he can get a three-point play. They'll have to settle for a couple of free throws. That was Maneke's finish. Wobo back in. Half out with the 2 fouls. Wobo has the 1 foul. So Maneke back at the line, and Luke May continues to wait to enter the game. And look at those fans. They're loving it. It's like a dream season for Manresa. And this time he does make it, so Maneke is going to sit down. Great start from Maneke. Shima. And look at him. He signals to the crowd. Gives them a 3-point lead. Thomason hounding Holes. You know what they say, fight fire with fire. If MHP play the D, so can Manresa. Now Holes gets it to Wobo. He's going to go up against Sema. And a foul called on Sema. Everybody from Manresa wanted to travel. Including Sema. Eight minutes into the game. Intense as expected. 3-point lead for Manresa. Holes, he can tie it, and he does. Sema races ahead, and that's going to be goal interference because the ball had already hit the backboard. Great hustle by Wobo. Sema got up. Great catch. Now Patrick drives, dumps to Polas Bortolo. Great play by Patrick and Polas Bortolo. Now, game going back and forth. Francisco hands it off to Sema. And 2 free throws. Fouls starting to accumulate. Well, That foul was on Patrick, Johannes Patrick. So Cotton will come back. And Hulls goes out. Every time an MHP player leaves the court, he's coached up. He's coached up by Patrick. I think what he gets out of his teams are amazing. I'm not sure their budget's quite as big as some of the other budgets. He really introduces people to Europe, and Maneke over there clapping on the sidelines. Francisco goes out. So Valtonen, May, Thomason, Sima, and Perez. It's May on Polas Bortolo. Cotton and Wobo rebounds. Nobis. Garcia hands it back to Thomason. His first points of the game. And Wobo makes a very difficult pass with Thomason all over Radabal. There's Thomason. He just needs a little bit of daylight. Sima frees him of Polas Bortolo, and he drills it. Timeout, 20-15. Manresa all top of MHP.
Hey, we can drive every time and we stop. James, Jake, Tikel, we got layups. If you go up to shoot it, we got a dump off. How did they get a wide open shot there? If you roll, no, we're going left. You got to get over the top, and you got to get over the top of the screen. Yeah, you can be the wall on him. Good.
MHP play at such a furious pace. They've already played every member of the team tonight. They've played 12 players. Patrick wants the intensity high, and against this BAXI Manresa team, it has to be high. Manresa have also played quite a few players, but not everybody. They've played 9 players. Thomason living dangerously with Radabal on him. And the ball goes to Sima. There's Tikel Cotton, and he's going to go down. He's going to throw it down. And once again, the defense of MHP comes to the rescue. You simply cannot fall asleep. And I tell you what, Cotton has become the X factor of this game, the way he has played. I'm not even sure he would have been in the lineup if Darden had been able to go tonight, and all he's done is come out and do a little bit of everything.
Fouls to give after this offense, okay? Let's go to play 45, okay? 45, ¿sí? Va a costar meter el balón dentro, ¿sí? Van a estar ahí muy agresivos, ¿vale? ¿Sí? Si por lo que fuera te presionan mucho, rompes a derechas, ¿vale? ¿Sí? ¿Vale? Venga, vamos, hey, press break, press break. Go, let's go, hey, go.
So the Manresa fans certainly enjoying themselves, but you get the feeling that MHP are kind of feeding off of this atmosphere. Here's May for three, and that was long. Great rebound by the X Factor, Cotton. This is the land of Cotton tonight, the way he's playing. And the ball tapped, goes out of bounds. It'll stay at this end. Good defense from Garcia. 8.2 seconds on the shot clock. Steinbergs checks in for Sema. Steinberg's 20 years of age, 2.06 meters in height. Violet also coming in for Luke May. So 8.2 seconds. Radabaugh gets it to Simon, and Valtonen reached from behind, I think hit the ball and went off. Have another look. Woo. What if they called there? Oh, they called the foul on Elias Valtonen. That's what it was. 6.7 seconds. Holds over to Radabal from the left corner. And Valtonen, he's got to hustle. And just did not have quite enough time. And Garcia looks over at the ref and says, hey man, I got bulldozed. BAXI Manresa on top in this slugfest a little bit, say 20-17 over MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. So Manresa getting to the free throw line a lot. Both teams with 5 makes inside the arc, 2 3-pointers to just 1 in favor of MHP Riesen. Well, it has started fast and furious, just as we anticipated. If you don't like intensity, then you will not like this game, because this game has intensity in abundance, and it's being served up by every single player out there as they take aim at the 6th Basketball Champions League trophy. Sema's alley-oop dunk. Justin Simon's 5 points lead MHP Riesen. And 6 points for Moneke rather, and for Sema, the 2 dunk specialists. Radabal also with that runner. That was his 2 points. He's 1 of 3 from the floor, but like I said, he does tend to start a little slow scoring-wise, and as the game rolls on, so does Radabaugh. Gets into it even more and more. And they're getting coached up over there by Darden, the veteran. Second quarter action underway here in Bilbao. The Basketball Champions League final for the second semifinal between Manresa and MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. 2 teams that really get after you defensively, and they're getting after each other tonight. The winner will face Lenovo Tenerife from the Canary Islands, who won earlier tonight against Hapoel Unet Credit Holon. A real battle And Perez called for the foul on Hulls. Hulls fades, and Baco's back in the game. He's able to tap it over to the corner. Now Thomason comes up. Luke May, and he is palming, carrying the ball. Yep. Right on it, Wojciech Liszka from Poland. And now Hulls. Cotton passes up to three, drives, and it's exactly what Patrick was talking about. Drive, drive, drive. We can drive on these guys. Back to a one-point game. Thomason now. Over to Baco. Thomason back out to the perimeter, and an offensive foul called on Thomason. Charging. Polos Bortolo outside the restricted zone, he said. And that was Cotton putting on the deck and getting to the basket, reminding us of Joe Ragland in the first game tonight, who drove often on his way to 20+ points in defeat for Holon. Now Simon goes past May, banks it in with the left hand. And MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg back in front, and again, they believe they can take the ball to the basket against BAXI Manresa. Garcia left open. Cotton again, and the charge this time is called on Cotton. Oh, Garcia taking one for the team there. Patrick over there saying he didn't think that was a charge. Moneke has a cut, so he's come back in from May. And as Patrick comes back into the game. Thomason keeps Simon on his back, floats in. Oh, I'll tell you, that's been a factor. That's where Baco has to really win the battles tonight with the putbacks. He needs to be a force rebounding-wise. He hasn't gotten all of them tonight, though. And now Moneke gets in and fouls Simon. And that strategy of just attacking the rim is paying dividends for Ludwigsburg. So Manresa with a 1-point lead. Garcia heads to the bench. And Simon misses the first with Sylvain Francisco re-entering the game. And this style of play for MHP is not going to change. They are going to try to get after this Manresa team all 40 minutes. Francisco steps back and misses. Simon rebounds and runs. Knotted at 22. Tenerife with the luxury of scouting this game. Sitting back and watching, eating dinner. Simon for three. Wow. Ludwigsburg on a little bit of a run right now. Manresa appealing for an unsportsmanlike. Oh, they could look at that. They might call it. That was Simon's three. His doesn't really have the ball up that high. Look at it, he's putting the gun back in the holster. That's what that was. I thought he had hurt his abdomen. He was just putting his gun back in his holster. Okay, they're going to look at it. I'm guessing they're going to call it unsportsmanlike, but we'll see. So as he runs past, is Patrick reaching out and tugging on Francisco? Watch him. Or what? Or was it just, did they get tangled up and there was nothing done by Patrick? I think that's what he's saying. He's saying that it was Francisco who kind of hooked him. I don't know. It's a difficult one. I'm going to leave this one up to the professionals. Nope, they don't call the unsportsmanlike. So Patrick won his, clearly stated his case with the video evidence. Manresa led 20-15. Then MHP scored 7 unanswered. And right now they're up by 3. There's so many fouls in this game, it really stops the game. Moneke drives in, puts it up and in. That was a sweet finish. A little bit of hang time for Chima. Hap fakes the handoff and gets in and throws it down with a little bit of anger. I don't think anybody saw that coming. And now he's diving on the floor for the ball. Look at that. It's all about the D for MHP. That all started with Hap diving. Well, here he is on the previous possession going in and throwing it down with the reverse dunk. And look at Moneke also getting some hang time, some air time. Moneke again tries to make the pass. He's bumped. Nowhere to go. And Rafa Martinez trying to keep his teammates, keep them up, keep the spirits up here against MHP, who you have to say right now looking very formidable. Hap again. And this time he makes one pass too many. Moneke. Thomason nowhere to go, guarded by Radabaugh. Well, Thomason didn't give up. There was somewhere to go in the end. He was able to get in the paint and score with that runner. But MHP, you can see they've kind of taken this crowd down out of the game a little bit with the way they've played. Radabaugh and Moneke. They might start hearing the crowd a little bit more if they take the lead here. Francisco, step back. Radabaugh. Radabaugh rebounds well for a guard. Simon. Are they going to count it? So potential three-point play. What a finish. Simon's just so strong. Quick, athletic. Baco and Thomason go out. Perez and Sema come back in. So the three-point play for Simon, and look at that, 14 points, leads the way. Moneke and Valtonen hustles in, keeps it alive, tries to save it, but throws it off the backboard. So Simon brings the basketball up the court. Wobo has it knocked away, gets it back. And Valtonen whistled for the foul. A great effort by Wobo to get it back. Looked like he'd lost it. Wobo only a 55% shooter, and that was evident with those two attempts. That's at the free throw line. Sema banks it in. MHP, they have not been playing particularly well in Germany. But the stakes so high here in the Basketball Champions League. They're raising their game today. Patrick comes out and drills the three. And Francisco fouled. So Jacob Patrick, his first three of the game. The fouls accumulating now. Both Happ and Wobo each with 2 fouls. The two bigs. Patrick, who just hit that three, is going to go out. Jacob Patrick, just 18 years old. Now getting the words from his father and his coach. Both free throws good. Patrick had hit 10 of 37 from three-point range coming into this game in the Basketball Champions League. Polas Bortolo has been quiet tonight. Here's Cotton. He has not. Cotton puts it up, and good D. Garcia eludes, hauls open, Valtonen. was Bortolo, and he was fouled. And more times than not, when MHP are putting the basketball on the hardwood and going to the basket, good things are happening. Second foul on Maneke. Might they bring him out? They're going to bring May back into the game. So Maneke has to go over and sit down and think about it. He knows his team is in a real battle right now. He's got 8 points. And now another missed free throw for MHP. They are struggling a bit at the free throw line. 3 of 7. And look at those Lewisburg fans. They're like, wow, look at this. We're winning. If we can hold on, we're going to go to the final. But there's a long way to go. Perez looking for some space. Sema traveling. MHP Riesen's biggest lead of the game has been 5. In fact, both teams has led by as many as 5 points tonight. So they can take their biggest lead of the game with a basket. Boy, tough pass, tough catch. Radabaugh. And Sema able to keep Wobo on his back and get the rebound. Garcia to Sema. So 2 free throws. Boy, after a game against MHP, you feel it on your body. I talked about the importance of Woodard. He had a good start, but he's been on the bench for a while. Wobo now, that's his 3rd foul. Now that is an issue. And Hap comes in, who has 2 fouls as well. Can they get a 3rd on the big fella? Manresa 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And Kubasema came into this shooting 63.9%, and he misses both, but Luke May kept it alive, and Vowlett puts it up and in. Woodard got it into a good spot, and they got a foul called on Manresa. Not sure where the foul was. It was on Francisco. Cotton comes back in for Simon. But really, of the 2 teams right now, to me, it looks like MHP are wearing this Manresa team down a little bit. the biggest problem facing MHP, it seems like, is their inability to make free throws. Woodard makes 1 of 2, so they're now 5 of 11. Francisco, good hands from Woodard, knocking it away, triggering the break from Polas Bortolo. Great hands by Woodard. Now Thomason comes back in for Francisco. Holds is going to try to inbound it, and he does to Polas Bortolo with 1:20 remaining. Both these teams trying to get to the final of the Basketball Champions League for the first time ever, and Polas Bortolo misses with an air ball. He's a good shooter. Shot clock about to expire. Does Garcia know it? Oh, he's tripped up. He's bailed out at the last second. Whew, boy. Not sure what the arguing is from Vowlet. For Polas Bortolo. He knows that the shot clock was about to expire. So now it's Manresa's turn to miss some free throws. You just saw him miss a couple, but they got the offensive rebound and put back. He makes 1 of 2 and makes it back to a 2-point game. 49 seconds to go in the first half. The second semifinal of the Basketball Champions League Final Four. Polas Bortolo, and flying in for the rebound is Vowlet. 15-second differential in the game clock and the shot clock. And they get it to Sima! Sima later, 77, throwing it down, tying it at 35. Timeout. Great work. Perez with the penetration. 2 players come to him, somebody's open. Who's guarding Sima?
Hustle back, it's our ball right now. You're at the 5, and you're at the 4. All right? I want to go L4 short. So, you're at the 4, you can bring the ball up here. All right? Or if we bring a point guard to Kel, meet the ball. Point guard's going through, dribble now. First guy, second guy. Look to attack. Jordan's going to be over here, lift it up. Remember that. 4 guys, set it. Set it for Jordan. Defense, 1, 2, 3.
A sea of red looks down from the stands here in Bilbao. As their team goes up against a very determined, resolute, physical, confident MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. Steinberg's back in the game. He's guarding Patrick. About a 4-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. So I'm guessing MHP will take it down as far as they can. Well, maybe not. And Paulos Bortolo misses the shot. Now they've got some time. Boy, he had a good look. Probably should have made that one. Yeah, that's just a wide open layup that he missed. So timeout for Ludwigsburg. And they've got just under 8 seconds to get a basket. I would look for some full court pressure.
Sylvain, go for Marcis. Sí, Luke, Yancuba. Juan, sacas tú de fondo.
No te puedes mover,
Sí.
No te puedes mover.
Joe, and Danny. Okay? You receive, okay? Who doesn't receive, run to the corner, okay? And pass back Juan. Okay? Pass back Juan. Juan, para adentro. Vale. Ready for shot. Ready for shot. Okay? Sí. Venga. Vigila que no se te ponga la falta de ataque.
Well, what a fight it's been. Again, the sea of red from Manresa. And you wonder how many more will come for the final if they were to get there. But MHP are going to try to stop him. Vallette gets it, and he goes in. Great defense. And great defense. Unbelievable defensive stand really at the end there from MHP. Just stuck to their principles, prevented Vallette from getting the layup. No complaints for a foul. What a game. Knotted. MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg 35, BAXI Manresa 35 at halftime. Just 1 3 has fallen for Manresa. 2 more makes inside the arc. 4 threes overall for MHP. Both teams missing quite a few free throws. And Manresa have got an edge now on the boards. Simon with a game-high 14 points for MHP. So Simon, as you can see, he's been tough to stop. Baco, he's made some noise, but he hasn't played that much. Simon has. This was Baco, his biggest moment. Woodard always comes out and makes a play. Cotton has been tough. He's got 4 points. Seamus had a couple of dunks, including that alley-oop after the pass from Thomason. Here he goes again. Ethan Happ was trying to cut off the penetration of Thomason, or prevent it, but then he left Sema open. And then it was Moneke. But Ludwigsburg have been tough putting the ball on the floor and driving, whether it's been with runners like that or with laying the ball off the backboard or getting in there and dunking it. Look at Cotton. Thomason got in, but then Bacco again with his follow. It's really interesting how Bacco hasn't played that much. He's played, well, I guess he's played 9 minutes. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh. 7 points, but just one. Another runner for Thomason, and then the second dunk of the night from Sima. So Yankuba Sima, probably a surprise team high 10 points. Using the glass for those two. And then again, another look at that dunk. And now MHP's leading scorer and the game's leading scorer, Justin Simon. No challenge is too big for him. He has been terrific. He's going to be awfully hard to stop if he hits his jump shots. But then he hurts you like this as well. Oh no, that was Woodard. We'll get a look at Woodard's jumper anyway. Here's Simon. Steps back and shows us that three. And you know when you're Simon, you're seeing that three-point shot go in, your confidence is going up. He puts the three-point gun back in his holster.
Seven seasons, Panathinaikos. Oh, that is wonderful. What a pass from Cullum. Now you see it, now you don't. Cullum.
Here he is, he pulls up. Pump fake. Oh, he makes it! Once again, can you believe it? Deja vu!
For Tofaş Bursa, you feel for them, the way they have battled, but it's the excellence of Marcelinho Huertas at the end of games that has paid dividends. And just like Arslan never doubts his ability, this man also needs to have the basketball in his hands at the end of the game.
Garcia comes up, he's got Luke May ahead of him. Oh, it's a nutmeg, and Luke May lays it up. It is showtime. BAXI Manresa basketball. Garcia, look at this. The soccer fans would say Olay nutmeg, but here they'd say Sami Manresa.
Has it knocked out of his hands by Darden now. Great interception for Radabal, who's coming to life, and he goes in, he gets blocked at the rim. What a play by Stewart.
Thomason, is he going to win it? Joe Thomason, he's done it! Up against Abromaitis, he checked back. He judged it to perfection.
Well, there's a crossover in the lane. Oh my goodness gracious! Well, I thought he was going to put him on a poster, but he gets denied at the summit. Oh, look at this. Simon with the rejection. Says, not in your house.
This is it. This is the moment. It's time for a clutch play. Dow showing, going, shooting. Dow! The definition of a clutch moment. Dow keeps the tie alive to game 3, and this is why. What a shot. Pressure makes diamonds.
Final minute. What's Sig Strasbourg gonna do? They get it to Lansdowne. He takes off and he throws it down. What a slam from DeAndre.
Unsportsmanlike foul, but big free throw. Oh, he missed them both. Well, now Kashiaka. Bonzi Colson here with a chance to win this one. Colson, his time, steps back. Oh, baby! Bonzi Colson, are you serious? Pinar Kashiaka somehow, someway have won this game. Bonzi Colson right at the dagger. I mean, look at this. Bonzi Colson right at the dagger. The step back. That is Teshekular to all the fans back in Izmir. Big time three-pointer. I mean, that is Harika. Wonderful three-pointer. Little rebound. Now Brand's got it. What do we have here? Alley touch. Oh, baby! Elijah Stewart Airlines. Are you serious? I do not believe I saw Stewart fly in the air. This is the BT Arena. Welcome to Cluj-Napoca. Elijah Stewart Airlines. We're flying for vacation, baby.
.35-35. MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg knotted with Manresa, and it's exactly the type of game that we anticipated. I think the good news probably from Manresa is that they did not suffer the fate that Cluj did early by falling behind against this incredible, ferocious defense, physical, disciplined defense of MHP, and not having to play catch up. But what it's left us is a game that's all squared, 20 minutes to go and numerous possibilities. And the one common thread again, Cluj had so many fans when they hosted game 3 of the quarterfinals against MHP, and it seemed like MHP really fed off of that atmosphere. And really it's the same tonight with Manresa. They've got the majority of the fans here since the Final Four is in Bilbao, Spain. And they've done a good job, MHP, almost kind of taking them out of the game in that second quarter. So all bets are off how this thing is going to unfold in the second half, because the big guns, Francisco, Maneke, I mean, all of them, Thomas, and none of them have really been able to come out and catch fire tonight so far for Manresa. And you have to think right now that MHP believe they are on the verge. They certain, maybe not on the verge, but they have a great opportunity.
Yeah, what will make the difference in the end here? The key to success, to win it?
I think we are a little bit out of our rhythm. We need to play a little bit more aggressive on offense. Against, it's very difficult because they are a great team at defense. They press the ball fantastic, but we need to play with a little bit more dynamic situations.
The crowd is fantastic. How is this for the players? Is this maybe something that makes you nervous, or that, yeah, supports you?
Okay, we appreciate our fans. We love them, but we are focused at the basketball game.
All the best. Thank you.
Well, the words of Pedro Martinez, the coach of BAXI Manresa.
John, we see almost equal two teams. It was so interesting to see, but yeah, how did you see the first half of the game?
I mean, we gave them too many easy layups, especially to their centers, and we missed a lot of layups ourselves and free throws. I think we should be up 10, but both teams are playing extremely hard, extremely fast, and full court defense, so it's a very good battle.
Already know it from Cluj. How is it today to play against yeah, this crowd?
Yeah, it's loud, especially behind our bench. There's a bunch of horns back there, but we're used to it.
Perfect. So all the best for the sake.
Well, the one adjustment, or I don't know if it was an adjustment or if it was a pregame, but it was let's take it right to them. Put the ball on the deck and go to the basket. That is what they have been doing. That's where they've been most successful, MHP. And it really dictated the way this game was going to be played, much of it. You know, Manresa want to get out and run, but they've got to show that they can deal with this pressure, and an exciting 20 minutes ahead. Second half action from Bilbao, Spain, underway between BAXI Manresa in the red and MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg from Germany in the yellow. And Jordan Holtz comes right out, launches a three, and an offensive rebound for Hap. Tried to go back up, and here comes BAXI Manresa. Driving in, missing Perez. Now, Cotton, he's been a factor. And Thomason able to rebound the ball. Gives him a chance to run. Radabaugh gets back. He's not going to give away the layup. And they're going to inbound it. No free throws is the call. Thomason, good. Feels like BAXI Manresa need to get somebody going. And there's no better candidate than that guy. He's got 7 points. Radabaugh left wide open for three. And Hap is just doing an amazing job on the boards. But again, for the second time, not able to score with the putback. Header was the bounce pass. Baco! The big fella got out and ran. Perez again. Hap went for the block. So Hap and Radabaugh come out. Woodard and Wobo come back in. Now they face some full court pressure. Hulls, he's able to get it up to Woodard, who gets it back to Cotton. And then Cotton drives in and scores. Wow, Cotton. Takel Cotton. Manresa up by 2. It was tied at 35 at halftime. Thomason stays with it, misses. They crash the boards. And Moneke gets a couple of free throws. Big decision on who this foul is on. Okay, so it's on Woodard, so that's only his first. Doing a great job, Cotton, finishing through contact. So neither of the centers out on the court. They're going smaller. MHP as Moneke misses his first attempt. Moneke takes his time and takes it up to a 3-point advantage. Boy, Polas Bortolo set a pick big time on Thomason, and now he scores. Baco a long way from the basket, sets the pick on Radabal. Now he's going to go in. Thomason and Baco stays up. Boy, look at MHP get after the basketball. Terrific defense. And a technical foul has also been called. On Perez. Well, the foul was on Thomason, so the technical foul puts Hulls at the line. So this is a real opportunity. Well, they weren't in the bonus, so they're not getting any more free throws. Germany against Spain. MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg taking on BAXI Manresa. The winner advances to the final to take on Lenovo Tenerife, who survived the first encounter tonight against Hapoel Unet Holon. Polas Bortolo into the corner. Patrick. And great hustle from Simon and Polas Bortolo. They're just quicker to the ball right now. Polas Bortolo. And Moneke hands it off to Perez. Goes behind his back. Drives in. Great hands from MHP, just not giving anything away. And a jump ball called, and Takel Cotton ties up Perez. It's the defensive toughness, the defensive quickness, awareness of MHP that's making all the difference right now. Very disruptive, not giving anything away. The quick hands, they're quick to the basketball. So the possession area favors Manresa. So Francisco is going to come into the game. for Danny Perez. It goes over now. That technical foul that he got gave away the free throw, obviously. That was also his second personal foul. Francisco going at holes. Good defensive position. Tough shot, and he gets to the drop. Radabal passes back out to Polas Bortolo, and Moneke comes out and fouls, going for the steal. 3 fouls on Chima Moneke. This is Francisco making a very tough shot. I mean, that was good defense from Holes. Had his hand, moved his feet, had his hand straight up. Just got to give credit to Francisco for making the shot. And Moneke knocks it away from behind. Quick pass, what a bullet pass from Francisco. And Valette misses the reverse, but Moneke quick, great block from Polas Bortolo, or no, Cotton. It was Tekel Cotton that got the block. Unreal. But then a foul called. So Moneke at the line, misses the first. He's missed a couple tonight. It was Cotton that was actually called for the foul. I thought he had a good block. And Moneke misses another. Holes dribbles off his foot, but gets it back. Happ. Kind of an awkward looking shot. He was able to get some space to shoot it. It didn't come close. Baco sets the pick. And the foul called on Holes. Yeah, Baco already had position. Oh, great defense from MHP. Patrick comes up. He shoots from 3. And Valette hustles back and gets the miss. That was an opportunity for MHP. Thomason now on the break. That's short. Radabaugh is going to attack. Gets it to Patrick. Oh, boy, what a tough play. Patrick sticking his nose in there, catching the pass from Radabaugh. And he will go to the line. Jacob Patrick. So the 18-year-old Jacob Patrick at the free throw line. Well, if you're good enough, you're old enough, and the father looks on, make this. So Baco out rather, and Sema back in, who led the team in scoring in the first half. Francisco to Sema. He's tempted. The Hap in his way. Francisco gets it back to Sema, puts up a quick jump hook. Oh, that was a nice shot. Time was running. Cotton again. Oh, great effort, Sema, but then Simon comes in and misses the dunk. But Radabaugh beats Francisco to the ball. Now Simon is open and misses another one. God, what a sequence. Francisco changes directions on Patrick and is fouled by number 2. Look at that, Sema knocking it off the rim, but it goes right to Simon, who then missed the dunk. So he'll be frustrated with himself after that miss, Simon. And timeout has been called. So as intense as ever, as you'd expect, the semifinal. Both these teams fighting for the chance to face Lenovo Tenerife in the final.
Make these guards go left and stay up into them. Don't back off. Okay. Hey, we're good. Let's keep the ball. We just got to make our layups and our free throws. Keep playing fast. Off down here. Good. Come on, you get Jake. Keep attacking the basket. Going up strong. L4. Look for the curl. Second guy coming up. Hand it off in the middle. You might be able to turn the corner. L4. Defense, 1, 2, 3. Defense. If they're trapped and get through the
There's the Thomason family cheering on Joe from the stands. You can see there's more Thomasons on the way in the world of basketball. That's a beautiful sight. And here is another large section of the Manresa fans. Francisco, I tell you, these Manresa players look about as tired as they have looked all season in the Basketball Champions League, and that is because of MHP Riesen. They are in a battle. Vowlette looking on. No doubt will come back in at some point. Luke Mays in the game now. Perez back in. And the lead 5. They've equaled their biggest lead of the game with those 2 free throws. And the Manresa crowd trying to be decisive now. Holes to Hap. Cotton. Nowhere to go, gets it back to Hulls. It's a huge 3 if it goes. It doesn't, but Hap there, fouled from behind by Sema. Boy, Hap has been terrific on the boards tonight. Just scrapping away, the Wisconsin Badger. Look at him. He's got 6 rebounds and 14 to go with his 14 points. He's had some big games too. He had 18 in game 2 against Cluj. He's got 4 points tonight, but doing a lot of great work. Here's Francisco quickly to the corner. Valtonen, May gets into the paint. Nope, he's going to put it up at the line. Valtonen misses, gets it back to May for 3. Still can't get it to go. Sema with a terrific rebound, and this time Hap is whistled for the foul. Sema has really emerged tonight. Yankuba Sema, 2.11 meters in height, 25 years of age. Played some college basketball in America at St. John's. His season high twice this season, he's hit 14 points. And he's going to stay at this end after that miss. He's got 13 points right now, so another basket and he'll have a season high in the Basketball Champions League. Francisco able to get the basketball. Woodard made it interesting. Boy, it looked like a travel. There's May. And Francisco skies for the rebound, gets it back and brings it back out, hounded by Radabaugh, who's not giving up on him. What a battle. And he gets it to Sema. Again, a runner. And he's got that season high now, 15 points. What a time to show up for Yankuba Sema, the Spain international. 6 points the difference. Holes. Somebody's got to make a play for MHP. Hap. Oh, and they battle, and May comes down with the rebound. Hands it off to Francisco. Manresa would like to speed this up. And boy, Francisco missed it badly. And then May fouls Radabaugh. Well, that's kind of how Francisco plays. You have to live with those misses if you're going to get some of the brilliance. And May, I think, knew immediately he was going to get hit with the foul there. This was Sema with his 14th and 15th points. So a big opportunity here for Radabaugh. And right now, MHP just trying to not let this thing get any bigger. Just keep this within striking distance. Cotton looking on from the bench. He's been solid tonight. Every bit as important as anybody else in this team. Radabaugh just 1 of 2. Some missed free throws really hurting MHP tonight. As Coach John Patrick alluded to at halftime. Perez. And you can see Perez again going up. Sema kept it alive. You watch that play and you appreciate how good Marcelinho Huertas is at finishing off those shots. Because that's the play that he runs as well, but he always makes them. Now Patrick. And, oh, what a rebound from Wobo. And it does not lead to 3 points. And Valtonen rebounds the miss. Holes went for the steal. They've got a chance. Francisco decides to pass it. May again for 3. Good! Finally, Mayday. Luke May strikes from downtown and gives Manresa their biggest lead of the game. Radabaugh drives hard. What a finish. He took it right at Elias Valtonen. Now Perez, this time doesn't drive. He passes it back out. Holes, fouls, reaches in. Well, this has been an absolute battle. And you see the Holes getting him. May had missed his first few shots, and he's one of their shooters, so you know he's going to keep shooting them. Believe it or not, Danny Perez, just with 2 points, hasn't made a shot from the floor tonight, and now he's missed a free throw, so it's a 7-point lead. Paulos Bortolo blows past May, puts it up, and a foul called on Perez. Valtonen came over to help, and it was May that came down hard on him and got him. There's not really one, I don't remember really any time with MHP driving the basketball and not getting something good to happen. Getting their feet wet, as they say, getting into the paint. They're able to do that against this Manresa team. And I'm sure they're going to keep employing that statistic. But the problem is right now they're down by 7 points. Manresa have started to make some plays at the other end. Francisco dancing around, explodes high off the glass over Wobo. And the lead back to 8. Cotton's gonna come back. Holds, difficult pass, May knocks it away. Polas Bortolo was able to save it, and it was not an over and back. So MHP with not much time left. Holes, 5 on the shot clock. Radabaugh for 3. Not good. Wobo, another offensive board. Radabaugh goes hard. They're not going to stop him. Nobody's stopping those drivers for MHP. And Radabaugh doing his best to keep his team in it right now. He's now got 7 points. That was May almost forcing the turnover. That was the terrific drive by Francisco. Imagine how good has MHP been on the boards. 16 of their 32 rebounds are offensive.
It's 10 minutes. We've got to play better defense, make them go left. But on offense, they're edging. You've got to slip. You've got to slip. If you set it, you got to pop. All right, what can we run on offense? It's 12 seconds. 12 seconds left. 12 seconds left, not 10 minutes. Hey, we got to get a stop on defense. Stay behind the big. Stay behind the big. I'll stop you. Push left. Okay? Hey, rebound. Rebound. Defense. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I got 12 seconds.
You feel like right now this might be the time for MHP where they've got to really dig in defensively and just not let this lead grow for Manresa at all. They need to really hunker down on defense. So I think they can get points continuing to drive. Now Herzog is checked in. He's guarding Perez. Another pair of fresh legs. Luke May taking on Polas Bortolo right at the end. And he looks over at the ref, hoping that a foul might be called. But no foul was called. And good defensive stand at the end. BAXI Manresa, though, lead at 55-49. 10 minutes remaining over MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. Only 2 threes have fallen for Manresa, just 4 for MHP. Look at the free throws, though. Both teams missing a lot. We'll look back at these third quarter highlights, and it just end-to-end stuff at times for Manresa. When they can get out and run, that's how they like it the most. But this team from Germany really doesn't allow them to get out and run that much. So they're making them work exceptionally hard. I mean, this is a great play. Look at Hulls. He's not giving away much. He recovers, gets the hand up, and then Francisco makes the shot. Sima has been a major factor. A season-high 15 points. Luke May, he missed his first 3 shots and then hit that three-pointer to put him up by 8. But right now the lead is 6. Valtonen and Thomason on the court for BAXI Manresa. Radabaugh, Cotton, Wobo, Polos Bartolo, and Jordan Hulls for MHP. Fourth quarter action underway from Bilbao, the Basketball Champions League Final Four. Moneke almost forcing another turnover. He's got such quick hands on defense. Radabaugh for 3. Moneke rebounds and runs, and Polas Bartolo just takes it away. Look at the hustle. Terrific play from Polas Bartolo. Hulls goes between the legs. Baco comes over to cut him off. Wobo, they drop off, and he misses. Thomason kept out, nope, he turns, Radabaugh doesn't drop. This Ludwigsburg team is just a bunch of warriors out here, just giving everything. There's Hulls, bounce pass, Wobo, and can't quite control it. Somebody reached in and forced the turnover on Wobo. It was Perez. Tenerife won their first game against Holon, but this is a totally different style of game. As we expected, I thought maybe Manresa might be able to take advantage of the pressure that they faced and run more, but they haven't been able to. Now Hulls takes it right away from Perez. Boy, Baco might have gotten away with a foul there. Cotton, boy, clanged that off the backboard. Pass to Moneke. And the foul, hustling Justin Simon and Chima Moneke. Helped off the floor. Valette replaces Valtonen. As Manresa fans, they want to get on top of this Ludwigsburg team as quickly as possible and put this out of sight. Here's Baco again, and fouled by Happ. So 4 fouls now on Happ. So both Happ is the first player with 4 fouls. And the question is, how quickly will Wobo come back in? He's not getting up yet. Baco, oh, what a tip! Moneke, it's a 3-point trip down the floor. And the team that has been getting abused all night with giving away those offensive rebounds, get a big one and a putback. And now Happ battling, Moneke gets it over to Thomason. A real opportunity for Manresa. Is this the moment when they take command of the game for good? Moneke, no, Simon reaches away, but Moneke gets it back. And it's gonna stay at this end. Simon almost getting the steal. So Wobo does come back in for Happ, who just picked up his 4th foul. Francisco. Baco, and look at Radabal in there boxing out and getting the rebound. It's all about position and heart, isn't it? And then Baco fouls, and Patrick appealing for an unsportsmanlike, but they're not even going to review that. There he was. Second foul on Baco. Somebody's got to step up and make a shot. Maybe it's going to be another drive. Simon gets in, puts it up, and those drives, even the drives aren't falling now. Defense maybe a little bit better from Manresa as well. You got to give him credit. Foul in the corner, but Thomason puts it up. Wobo, he doesn't want it there to shoot it. Oh, Simon loses control on the dribble. And Patrick is going to ask for a timeout. 6.5 minutes remaining. MHP looking a little lost offensively. Francisco gets swatted from Wobo. And now that's going to trigger a break. Cotton. It's all down to the individual play. Simon gets it to drop. Wow. You feel like right now MHP kind of hanging on by a thread. Francisco explodes, gets it to Maneke. He tries to make the pass. Terrific defense from Wobo. All of the players collapsed. Radabaugh thought about it, but Francisco was there. Wobo, he's going to go at Baco. Oh, a jump hook. I'm not sure that's his forte. And Patrick looks over and says, "What was that?" Alley-oop, and well read by Simon. Wow. 1.9 seconds remains. So he must have called off his timeout. No, he's going to bring him over. Okay, so he's going to come over. Here's Francisco again, getting blocked by Wobo. Let's go down to the bench and try to listen in to Patrick.
Pass to the open guy. You got Bobo. You got Bobo. James, you got Cal for one. You got Justin for one. Are you good? I'm good. You got Cal. No, just get one. Get a little one. You got him for one. There's 1.6 seconds. Watch the lob. And when they come off, you got to be there. Get up into it. On offense, you got to play with pace. Run this. Run this. Box out. Oh. Defense, 1, 2, 3. Everyone box inside.
Well, you heard what John Patrick said on offense, we got to play with pace. They got to play a little bit faster, get their motion going a little bit more, just faster. And not much time. Thomason, Moneke. Oh boy, that is a killer offensive rebound and putback. That's what you call a putback dagger. Radabaugh. Polas Bortolo lets him fly past Woodard for three. And there for the rebound. Radabaugh got his hands on. They don't give up on it, do they? Now back to Hulls. Woodard. All down to the hustle of Radabaugh and getting his hands up. What a season it has been for the Basketball Champions League. Unbelievable. And the finish that we're experiencing here in Bilbao has lived up to the hype. Bounce pass, Sema. And now Moneke barrels in. Boy, those guys. I don't even know if they called the foul when he kind of barged into him. That was his putback. I mean, they were really close to delivering a knockout, but I think it was Radabaugh that got the steal, and then they scored. So Moneke is going out. He's got 4 fouls. Hulls brings it up. And Woodard gets in. There's the follow. They stay with it, and Vowlett comes away. Hap, so close. Perez from the elbow. Simon knocks it, but he gets it right to Radabaugh. Terrific drive. Sema knocks it out again. And it almost was regional director. FIBA, your president, Turgay Demir, on the process. Hap catches, spins, tries to get rid of it. Hulls, shot clock about to expire. They got to hurry. Hulls gets it up. May with the rebound, and Manresa with under 3 minutes remaining. Oh, May has it stolen by Simon, who goes in and scores a twisting dunk in the air. MHP just have no quit. Well, that was one of the plays of the game. Thomason, good. And the Manresa fans breathing a sigh of relief after that sequence. Look at that. Simon with the steal. And the only question I have is, what is Luke May doing bringing the ball up the court? And Simon just has continued to be excellent. He's got 18 points.
Norman, you got Ethan. You have to be up. If they set the screen, you can foul the screen. You got to get through that. But you have to be up on the shooter. Hey, are you okay? James, are you ready to go? We should go L with James. L or L4, but attack quick. Okay? You can come up the middle and get it. Look to attack the basket or drive and kick. Hey, get up into him. Here we go. Come on, defense. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
Well, still time, down 8 points. It's not getting any easier for MHP. But judging on what we've just watched, they're going to fight to the death tonight. The way they play defense, all bets are off, really. but that was a huge shot from Thomason. They stop play so Maneke can tuck his shirt in. Could be an all-Spanish final if Manresa hold on, because they would face Lenovo Tenerife. MHP would love to bring the trophy back to Germany. They've got some work to do. Polas Bortolo follows up the miss. Woodard. Moneke. Thomason explodes up the court. Manresa happy to take some time off the clock. Perez misses another one, but gets it back outside to Valette, and he thinks better of it. Takes more time off the clock. Gets it to Thomason. Moneke, and then he loses it. But valuable seconds ticking off the clock. And the jump ball possession arrow is going to stay at this end. .7 seconds on the shot clock. If they don't get a stop here, it might be over. Perez to Valette, and Radabaugh grabs the miss. There's still life for MHP, and then Perez commits the foul, just the third, so not a bad foul at all. Well, the clock is the enemy now for MHP. They've got to get going. Simon gets in and just could not get enough space on the other side to make that shot. Radabaugh knocks it out of the hands of Moneke. He's not going to stop fighting. A minute remaining. They can feel it. They can taste it. Both of these teams have given absolutely everything tonight. It has been a real battle. They are going to be exhausted. Now, Perez dribbling, getting away from holes, and a push. With 5 seconds on the shot clock, so that stings a little bit. 50.5 seconds remains. Manresa closing in on victory. Greatest moment probably in club history. Here's Moneke, Baco battling. And Moneke hands it off, a new 14. Thomason, he's tough to guard at the easiest of times, the hardest of times, and now here comes Woodard, and they're going to need a miracle now. Polas Bortolo for three, and MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg, their incredible season is going to come to a close here unless something incredible happens, unexpected. And BAXI Manresa now with the mantle of the surprise package, especially for the way they have played since the very beginning of this campaign. Their dream lives on. They are about to advance to the final of the Basketball Champions League to take on Lenovo Tenerife. Proudest moment in club history, you have to say so. It has been an unbelievable semifinal, almost a war of attrition. And BAXI Manresa have survived against the onslaught of Riesen. They win it 63-55. They move into the title game to face Spanish rivals Lenovo Tenerife. Pedro Martinez has worked his magic like never before this season with this BAXI Manresa team. This is kind of, it feels kind of like it's come out of nowhere. And you're still having to pinch yourself to realize that they are indeed in the final. Who saw this coming? John Patrick and MHP, they have got every reason to be proud. But look at Baco, who I think is probably going to join a dancing contest in the coming days. He is the king of the dancers. And I'd also be surprised if those Manresa players, some of them did not go up into the stands, because that's what they usually do when they win. They're definitely going to salute the crowd because they were huge tonight. So Riesen gave everything they had. I mean, it was something else. You know, you can't shoot 55% at the free throw line, but then again, Manresa shot 59% and won. But they needed to play, they need to get their points, and the points just kind of dried up in the fourth quarter for Riesen, who, despite their brilliance on the boards, in the end were out-rebounded by Manresa. Simon, 14 of his 18 in the first half. Sema had 15 to lead Manresa. So we're going to listen to Jonah Radabaugh now from the court side.
Thank you for a great tournament. In the end, it was not enough, but yeah, tell me about your feelings right at the moment. Disappointed, proud on what you achieved? Tell me.
I feel like we gave it everything we had. It wasn't an effort thing. I think we just misfired sometimes. You know, we had a lot of layups, a lot of free throws that we can't give up. So, you know, it wasn't an effort thing. We missed shots. They made shots. We didn't play as good of defense as we wanted in the second half. So that's what happens.
And the tournament is not over yet. There's still one match to come. How difficult is it now to focus after, being quite disappointed now?
It's tough for sure. It's a big disappointment, but you know, all the guys here, we love to hoop, we love to play. So we got another chance to play, so we're just going to take full advantage.
Thank you for a great tournament.
Well, they'll be singing into the early morning hours in Bilbao. Let's go down and listen to Chima Moneke.
I can understand that you want to watch this incredible crowd. How is it now to celebrate together with them? Tell me how you feel at the moment.
This is not the final celebration. On Sunday, we hope to have the real celebration, so. Best fans in Europe, I've said it before. Hopefully we can give them another reason to keep celebrating.
Let's talk about today's match. When was the point you think, you got it for you today? Because it was so close all the time.
We always felt like we had it. But we knew that it was going to be a tough game because they play so hard. They're a great team. And it's the Final Four. If it's not a close game, you know, then what are we doing? But we always believed in ourselves the whole time.
So focus on Sunday. We'll see you there. Thank you.
Absolute brilliant interview with Chima Moneke, who we want to be celebrating, and we always felt like we had him. I'm not so sure about that, but I guess that is supreme confidence from Chima Moneke. And now we're going to hear from Yankuba Sema, who had a season high in points, 15.
Congratulations! Celebration with the family, with the fans. Tell me, how does it feel at the moment after all you've reached?
Hey, it cannot get better than this, though. We have to celebrate tonight. This was a great achievement, but we have one more game. Well, we have one more game to be champions. We've dreamt about this moment the whole entire season, so we have to finish it off.
So what do you think would happen if you really win this with this crowd?
I don't know, man. That's something you cannot plan. I think this has been like the most fun I've had in my whole life. This team is so special. I'm so grateful to be a part of this. And if we win, I don't know how I'm gonna act. This is yes, sir.
One question. We saw such a close match today. What do you think? When was the point you got it? Because I could in both directions, let's say, in the beginning.
So at the second half, at halftime, we went tight and we were not playing our best basketball. So we knew like if we fix a couple things and we get tight on defense, we have a big chance to win the game. So that was the important thing.
So enjoy with the guys.
Thank you so much.
Well, he said it. He just said he is just really thrilled to be a part of this incredible experience that's happened at BAXI Manresa. And, you know, you got to wonder how many people are in Manresa tonight, because it seems like everybody's here. There's so many Manresa fans that have made the journey to the Basque Country. It was 35 apiece at halftime. And you heard Seema say he felt like they could come out and play better, play their basketball in the second half. They were able to get a quick transition bucket from Bako. But what was successful in the first half continued to be successful in the second for MHP with their drives. That was a very tough make for Manresa. And we saw the best or the better version of Moneke in the second half. And again, Seema just continued to be a weapon offensively, not just a shot blocker, not just a rebounder. Luke May came out and drilled that three. And Simon just did everything he could. He had 14 of his 18 points in the first half. Moneke, though, is just not going to be denied all game long, and he came to life. Woodard hit some, that tough shot, helping his team stay in it. Again, I think one of the unsung heroes of this MHP team is Woodard for what he brings on a game-to-game basis. But really, all of them do it, and no one more so than Simon from the effort. Well, maybe Radabaugh. He and Radabaugh are just off the charts, and Hulls. They all play hard. That's the beauty of what John Patrick has done with this team. This team plays hard. Thomason, he came to life, and look who's celebrating. BAXI Manresa. Ismail Bako. It's time to go dance, big fella. So there you have it. Manresa, having gotten past Unicaja Malaga in 2 games, have now defeated MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. They will take on Lenovo Tenerife in the final. Hapoel Una Holon will go up against MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg in the 3rd place game. All of these teams had dreams at the start of the season, but not everybody's going to win. The way these teams have done it tonight, you'd have to be proud from both clubs. They really dug in and gave it their all, and it's BAXI Manresa who lived to fight another day. They will take on Tenerife for the title. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yo mañana montaje, pero bueno, no soy eso madrugar.